But this is basically a discussion session, and we can actually go for doing the things. So here, what I'm doing, I'm posting this question. So try to go for this question. This is a very good question. Last week, we discussed about the question, and I couldn't able to actually post it to you people. My mistake. But this is a question you people can go through, and you will actually see a lots of thing there. And apart from that, there are few other things we plan to do this in this session, but unfortunately, not much people joined because of their work pressure. So probably we are not going to go for more discussions or more thing or more classes on this. So it's better like we'll go for revising these things. Like Prasanna sir asked me last week, uh, like whatever the courses we completed, just to go through the where it is here. Just a minute. Can anybody give me the Jupyter link? Can they ping me on Discord if they are having immediately? No, not this one. Anybody is having it? Devasis, do you have that Jupyter link?
Checking, just checking. Just a minute.
Yes.
I have opened it many times, but
Mm-hmm.
just a minute.
Yeah, probably I should also have there in the uh, link.
Launch binder one, na?
Yeah, binder one.
Pinged.
Do you find it?
Pinged you.
In Discord?
No, this chat.
This chat.
Discard. Okay, I will paste it in Discord also.
Yeah. In the meantime, if anybody is having any small issues, they can also share that with me. If I could able to help you somehow. Satya, do you have something? Sarov sir?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Do you have Satya?
Yes, sir.
Do you have something to share with me, like how things going? I don't know
Sir,
why the Jupyter Lab is not also opening.
I'm practicing
It
the
will take
programs.
time. It will take time.
Hmm. Yes, Satya.
Yes, sir, I'm practicing the programs,
Hmm.
basic programs, but I've not
Hmm.
gone that much deep into this program, Haskell program.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
yeah, the environment you have already said
Yes, sir.
for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you gone through the basic ones like welcome one and
Yes,
IO
sir.
input like
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah. Last week we discussed about the IO things, so you did it.
Yes, sir. I have installed those two VS Code. I'm doing.
Mhm. I don't know why this is not opening, but yes, if we are like going through our GitHub location, here you can also see like so most of the courses what we are actually doing
Another opened.
uh,
It's opened.
open opened, yes. Yes. So the outline of the course we are actually discussing is the basics of Haskell and basic syntax of Haskell. Probably you people, you all people like had gone through this. Uh, then we are actually thinking about like what is Haskell and what is functional programming in Haskell and how we are actually doing these things. So there are few things which we will know how to do the work and how to check with the identifications because Haskell is very much identifications sensitive. So we have to be careful about that identifications and how to declare a function that is also important. How to use the functions. Uh, if we had seen like if we are not declaring the function, but function through function definition and function call, we can use it. Last week we had seen that. But the most important thing is like if you are declaring a function and if you are deviating from that in your definition, it is not actually going to work. So that is one of the most important thing with the identifications. So there are certain conditional operators and other things which normally we have, uh, normally we are working with, and so you people have to be very because it is not like other imperative languages. It's purely functional language, and through that you people have to be bit careful like when you are doing the programs. Else, sometimes you might get frustrated with the Haskell kind of things and how these things are actually working and how things are not working. Uh, uh, you will definitely have some problems. I'm giving you that thing that you definitely will have some problems, and you that's why I'm always telling like we people are there, and we can actually say you like okay, go and uh, ask us whatever the things you people are having, and ask us whatever the things you people are actually facing as issues. We are there. Prasanna sir is there. With Vishwajit is there. Me there. So even if Tushar is there, Tushar worked for a few weeks already or few months already on Haskell. So we are there and looking into the things and will actually do the things or will help you out at least. So that is my biggest request to you people. So what we actually did here, we had gone through the intro and tools. Then we have already completed the data types and the signature, how we are actually doing the things. Then the conditions and helper constructions, constructors or constructions we did, like guards we use, then if and then we use, and the programs what we have already given are on those basis. Then we have gone through this pattern matching and case. So pattern matching is one of the most important thing there. Then we had last week we had gone through uh, combining the functions. You can call a function from a function, and the return type of a function can be the argument of the function. So that we had actually gone through. As I have already told you, the most important part here is the recursion. So you have to go through the recursion, and you have to recursion means calling the function itself. So one function is calling itself is recursion, because you will not find any kind of though there is a similarity. People indicated that there is a looping concept, but most of the looping concepts are mostly looping concept is not there in Haskell. So recursion is the answer to that. And though there are people, the people tell me like, yeah, concept wise, there must be loop. But yes, when I am saying looping, it is there is no while loop, no do while loop, or no for loop kind of thing here. So arguably, when we are talking about looping or achieving the things what we are achieving through loops, we have to actually use the recursion there. Then we had gone through the type classes, uh, different types we can actually create. uh, we can go for the basic classes and instances, and basic IO last week we have already completed. So up to chapter 10, we have already completed. And yes, one more thing I want to suggest, like when we are going through those, we are also thinking about this Jupyter. You are doing the programs, I know, but also you try to go through this Jupyter Lab, and it will definitely help you a lot. And they are actually suggesting that the people there in what I can say in iOS case, they are actually suggesting that if you people are actually going through this site or going through this program, then you are all prepared for writing down the Pluto's programming. And a few people suggested me, like Prasanna sir, suggested me, okay, if you want to really do the Bluetooth programming, then it's best that you have to go for the Haskell programming very well. So Plutus is nothing. Plutus is an extension, you can say. They have written some extensions for their blockchain, Cardano blockchain, on Plutus, and that is an extension of Haskell. So, some time back, I had given an example, like if you want to do good on Spring programming, you have to know the Java language. So the language is actually Haskell, and you have to actually learn Haskell very well, understand Haskell very well. Initially, we thought of like within 1 or 1.5 months, we'll complete this Haskell programming. But later, we decided that we'll go for Haskell more deeper rather than actually going for directly to the blockchain concept and uh, Cardano concept, as well as Pluto's programming, or any other things like Marlow or this mm, Atala Prism. So best thing is that we have to invest some time. We have to invest some of our programming skills on Haskell. Apart from that, I want I'll ask Prasanna sir to actually share something from his side which can help us. Prasanna sir is actually working with me from last 4 5 months on this. So Prasanna sir, can you please share something from your side? Hello. Prasanna sir, you are not audible actually. Okay, might be he is not audible. Mm, Arun, uh, can you please tell us something about your experience on this till now? Hello. No, he is also not audible. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audio.
Yeah, I don't know. Like people might not uh, be there or looking into the things. So from my side, like last week we did some programming, and this week I'm leaving it up to you definitely. And as I have shown you, like the next session will be on the pragmas modules and the other things, pragmas modules and cabal. For me, like modules, you already had gone through. Uh, if you had seen different modules you are importing, those are a bit kind of packages in Java where you are actually modularizing your programs. Pragmas are kind of you can say like those things are inline instructions at the runtime, which can be like uh, work or will be uh, shown to your runtime environment that these things are going to be used in the future programming. So that we are actually going to see. Next is your cabal. Cabal, if you are just these are indicators what I am saying. You can Google through your you can Google through and you can already know the things before we are starting the courses. So there are many programs already people or Prasanna sir, Biswajit have already given to me to show it to you, and we will discuss in more detail on Saturday, because Saturday most of the people are actually available and they are attentive enough. But this Tuesday, like this is a discussion session. People are not there or people are not actually prepared enough. So we'll go more detail. So about Cabal, what I'm saying, Cabal, uh, most of you people like work on projects. So when you people are work on projects, there are many programs you are actually working. So when many programs you are working, you have to actually package them. So this is a package builder or package maintainer. You can like what I can say. You can compare it with Maven if you people know. In Java we are using Maven. I don't think no, that you people don't know this. So basically, this is a package builder, the Cabal is. So we'll know more about this package. Um, Next, we'll go for bits and bytes in the next one. Then we'll go for maybe either learning on your own map. So these things will be the next one. And on that note, I can say we'll actually stay or complete the uh, first part of the session on Haskell, and we'll actually know basics of Haskells. Then actually we'll go for like uh, the extensions. And they are saying, like the IOHK is saying, if you are completing the first part, you will actually be a beginner of Plutos and Marlow programming. So you can understand at least what are the programmings and how we are actually writing down. But there are certain other very important topics like monoids, I can say, functors, I can say, applicatives, yes, those are important also. Monads, these are very much important and which we are actually going to use in going to use or see a lot in your programmings on Plutos. And yes, if you are completing those sessions, then you are really ready for Plutos and Malo programmings and Pluto's Pioneer program, you can say. So there is a session or there is a program from IOHK each and every year, which is called as the PPP Pluto's Pioneer Program, and we can actually be ready for that. That is kind of recognition, and that is a kind of that you are actually recognized by Plutus, and you have to submit your projects on that. We'll discuss more and more on that. So the second portion is very much important, which is started from monoid, functor, applicative, and monads. So these things we have to actually go through and we have to actually look into the things. Any further questions from you people, if you want? I'm just speaking and speaking, but that is not that important. You people share your things, then that is will actually look into or will see. We are having more time. We can discuss one by one if you want. So we'll start.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. I just want to I just want to show you one thing. In the Discord, I have just ping.
Mm-hmm.
Can you open the Discord? The last
Yes,
session
yes.
you have mentioned one few example for yes no last uh, before
Yeah,
your
Devas is
yeah, just above
just okay.
Hmm. your this
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 program.
one no black above the black one the screenshot
Yeah,
above the
black one.
screenshot.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Uh, these are the programs, okay, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you something just above the screenshot.
Just above the screenshot. This one,
This program, the map program one, the map one, just to above.
this one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. There.
Minus two. I have tried with bracket. -2 I have tried with
Mm-hmm.
bracket, then it's giving the results -8, -18, 28, and -38.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
If I not giving the bracket, then it throw error.
Yeah, that means like it is taking it as a function.
Uh,
Okay,
yes.
and that is actually mapping with the list.
List, yes.
Yes, you got my point.
Yes.
So this minus is actually acting as a function.
Function. Okay.
Yeah,
And the screenshot is the homework.
yeah. That is the homework I had seen. I had seen actually, but yeah, that will be much better, Devasis, if you can actually write down the whole program with the .hs file.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, with the mail, and that
I
will
can
actually
share.
give you more. Yeah, that will actually give you more practice. Okay, Devasis?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah. So if you will write down each and every program a .hs file and try to actually, so what I'll have to do, I'll have to copy and run it
Yes, yes,
in
yes. Okay, okay,
this
sure,
code.
sure,
Yes.
sure. I will send the HSP.
Okay. Anybody else want to share or say me something like which I can help you or I can suggest something? Prasanna sir, are you online now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, you want to share something? I know, like last week you told me, like you want to share something. So this is a discussion session. You can share your experience and you can actually suggest or guide us something.
Okay, sir. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, regarding Haskell, so most important is that we have to know about the functional programming. And second most important is that if you relate to the Java or any other technology, we have to first discuss about the functionality program of the Haskell. And second most important part is that if we not learn the Haskell properly, then we cannot proceed to the advanced part. That's the most important part of the programming. And second and the third most important point is that when we learn the Haskell, we have to know the bit by bit functions of the programming. In the GSI, how it is executed, then we can go to the program. Then inside the program, how we have to compile it, how to run it, how to execute it. Every bit is based on the function. So that is the most important part of the Haskell. That's the only I want to tell everyone that we have to follow the rules and regulations of Haskell. If you do not know the rules and regulations of the Haskells, then we have to face the lots of the problem. Why we cannot execute the program? We have to same problem. If we talk about in the other languages, just like Java, the rules and regulations, same also in Haskell, we have to follow the rules and regulations. So that's why we always follow the basic syntax, how it works. Then we know the process. Because if we'll go out of the syntax, then it will normally show an errors. So first and most important part is that we have to follow the syntax. First, read it carefully. What is the syntax is given, how it is executed, how the functions we are defining it, then how we call the functions. Because Haskell is just slightly different from the other languages. So that's why that's the way we have to follow the programming. Okay, sir. This is the only I want to say from all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for your insight and thank you for your view, which will definitely help us. And we know like this is a functional programming language and it is very important to know the basic syntaxes and basic understanding of the language. And as I have already mentioned you in the very beginning, like you never know like from where or you never guess like from where the program is going to start. It's all if I am just thinking about Devas's example of this program, like when you are, this is very, very, very typical, and we have tried it last week, and this is very typical that it is going to work. But if you are not giving the functional bracket here, it will not going to work. So this is very important that you have to, in your heart, you have to feel it like it is a pure functional programming language. And yeah, it's very interesting and very important for people. Uh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, what the Devasis is asking the question, first, actually, whatever, sir, you have told it, that's practical, this is right. Most
you
important part is that nobody is accepting that this is a functional programming. Every bit is a function. They
Yeah.
are thinking that this is we are using the function keywords or we are in the brackets, curly braces, but this is not the way. We have to maintain the complete Haskell syntactical rules. So whatever the Devasis has given here, that -2, that's a function. And that is the other
Exactly.
part is the array list.
Exactly.
So Devasis must, I'll just one thing I'll tell you that first you understand that the function is as passing the argument that operator we are passing. Then after it is going to the array list. If you try
Yeah.
to give the everything in the array list as a thing, then it will show an error. So most
Yes.
important part that we should know the function. What is function? How it's working? What is the role of the function? Because this is pure functional programming language. So in and second part is that here, sir, whatever as Narendra sir has told you, that we are not going to work on loop or anything else. We have to always work on a recursive function. This is the most important part of the programming language. So third part is that the biggest advantage here is that we are always working on list. We are working always on array concept. That array concept here is defined as a list. And in case of another part, if we talk about that, we can have a different values in a list. Then what Narendra sir already told it, that is a tuple. So most and the biggest advantage here is that we are practically working on an array and a function in a single line, and we are getting a output. Whereas in other languages, we are writing the lots of lines of codes to get the output. So always remember that we always follow the rules and regulations of Haskell. First, clearly understand what is actually the syntactical rules of a Haskell, what Haskell needed, and how we are using the Haskell. Because if you go forward, whatever today as what Nan sir already told you, that if you go forward, we have lots of things that everything is predefined, we have to also use it. Because whatever sir told you that it is relating to bits and bytes, the pragmas, the modules, everything bit is defined and we have to use it. Because once we have to expertise ourselves in Haskell, at least around say 60 to 70% knowledge, then we can directly and indirectly relate it to the blockchain part that will go for the Plutos, the Mallow, the function, then the Atal Prism. So that's why I repeatedly told everyone that please follow and maintain the rules and regulations of the Haskell. And most important part is that here what you can see that the modules are there, the type classes are there. That's the most important part. Then inside there, you can use the maps, sets, whatever things, the list, whatever things you can use it. So first follow the rules. You can how to define a function yourself, how to use a function. When you are writing, asking some question that I'm writing a integer, int and capital integer, what the major difference? The most important part that when we are pointing to that double arrow is equal to this, then you have to define that what is norm, what is a norm, norm is a type class. Then inside the type class, what are the different types are defined, then we have to follow the rules. So we have to follow the rules. Then we can write a program. Then you can understand then why you are writing that a pointing to a pointing to a integer pointing to a pointing to integer, how it works in operator, how it works in a different type of functional programming, how it works on the list, how it works in the map, how it works in the model, how it also works in the IO files. That's the only we have to maintain. This is the only things my thought, whatever my research, what I have done till now, because I have also faced lots of difficulties while learning the Haskell also. Because I am also expertise in Java, in PHP, in other languages also. But still then when I learn the Haskell, it is facing a lots of problem because it's quite different from other languages. So after I'm just getting the rules and regulations Haskell properly, then I get little bit get about that. Yes, this is the process for Haskell. This is the follow. We have to maintain the rules. It is not that I'm 100% expertise in Haskell, but I maintain some rules and regulations of Haskell. then I can write a program properly. Then I can find out what type of error is there, whether it's a compile time error, whether it's a runtime error, then how to handle the situation. This is the way we have to process. So first and most important is that remember that it is a pure functional programming language. It is not based in object-oriented language. Here is also have a polymorphism concept is there. Everything is available, but we have to maintain as a pure functional programming language. That's the only we have to maintain the rules and regulations of Haskell. Then we can proceed toward the programming. And again, this is the only, then again you can write a program, then check it, what type of syntax I'm writing, then maintain the rules. When I'm writing norm, pointing the arrow, a pointing arrow, whatever I'm writing, then you follow the rules. Because we have to maintain this one. That's the only, my request to all of you, just follow the rules. Then you can get the output. That's all this thing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir,
Thank you,
for
all of you.
sharing, and it's great that you share more insight into it. And yeah, I'm actually encouraging you people like to do this program. This is one of the most important program, and you will actually go through many of the concepts what we have already covered. So this program will help you a lot, and will actually see like how we are actually improving as a programmer on Haskell. So definitely not audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, audible. Hello.
No, you are not audible.
No, sir, not audible. Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, sir, now audible.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. Like my Bluetooth might got some error. Like what I am trying to say, just go through this program. You will find many of the concepts and many of the things what we have already covered. And I would like each and everybody should actually share their own version of solution to this, and this will actually help us a lot and help you a lot, most importantly help us a lot to have different kind of view on our programming, and different kind of skills we can display to others, and we can learn from each other. So that is one of the most important thing or important aspect of this sessions, that we'll actually learn from each other. Nobody is 100%, as Prasanna sir told, not me, not Prasanna sir, not anybody. And this language is a different language. Many people are having issues with it, uh, and that is why like it's on demand most of the time. And for Cardano, they are saying this is one of the most secured language. If you know like what I want to say from IOSK, the uh, CEO of the IOSK, Charles Hopkinson, who was the CEO of the first CEO of Ethereum also. He had very knowingly and very what you can say very judgmental on using this language for the blockchain Cardano. So that much security they are thinking about, and that much thought they had given to how to write the programs on I don't know, or how to write applications on Cardano. So the base, the pure part of Cardano is completely written or in the language Haskell, and Plutus is the extension of Haskell, where we are actually using it to write down smart contracts. Yes, this is a new word, smart contracts, and we have to like always or we have to use we have to use to it in future, or we should use to it in future, the smart contracts. And smart contracts are programs which are actually running on the blockchain. So that is what I want to say. Smart contracts are programs which are actually running in a blockchain. This is the very basic definition to a smart contract. And this might be written in different languages like Ethereum. It's written in Solidity. In Cardano, it is on Plutus. So, and Plutus is nothing, that is one of the Cardano or iOS Cardano extension of Haskell language. So many core things on Cardano or Plutus extents or Plutus are all written in Haskell. So we'll see the basics of Plutus and Cardano in later sessions. But first of all, yes, I'm encouraging everybody. Everybody should actually go through this Haskell programming very well. And thanks to people who are also advising and suggesting me to increase this Haskell sessions more and more, or extend these Haskell sessions more and more. And I understand, I do respect everybody. Everybody, we are all professionals, and we want to actually upskill our things, upskill our programming skills into a different language, into a different technology, and with our own daily work or daily things what we are doing. So I'm respecting each and everybody's time. I don't want to waste time. This session, today's session, normally will actually discuss our programs. And as you people know, few people are as you people know, few people didn't join, no, or normally not going to join on Tuesday because of their office work or their commitment to their workplaces. So we'll definitely try to avoid learning new or give you new things on Tuesday. Rather, we'll discuss programs, we'll discuss your issues, we'll try to solve the things. And I would like to see you people come with your problem and give us that yeah, this is my problem, and please solve it for us. So that kind of involvement I want in this session of Tuesday. Hope you understand. And yes, one more time, I'm requesting you all to just give me or provide me your one pager profile, whatever you are having, to me, and that will help us. As well, please provide your uh, mailing address. That's how we could able to send you some goodies on the new year. Thank you very much. I hope we discuss a lot this time, and we will actually going to complete our homework and programs by Saturday. And I'll definitely get some questions on Saturday, and we'll move forward with our beginner session. Four more sessions will be there according to IOSK um, guideline. So those things will complete probably next week or next to next week. Then we'll go for the most important things which we will actually complete. Any questions do you people have? No. I take it as no, and
Sir, one question. Just I have one question to all to everyone.
Mhm. Please, sir. Hello.
Okay. Okay, sir. Just I'm telling everyone that everyone should follow the at least the programming part of the Haskell. So just every Tuesday, what actually Nandus have told all of you that we have to share some of the topics we have to discuss. So take an example that we are on next Tuesday, we have to at least follow some of the rules and regulations of the Haskells. So everyone should give some discussion. Suppose uh, part of the Haskell, that part they have learned from the Haskell. So I request everyone, they have to give in 2 to 3 minutes. They have to say something about Haskell, what they have learned from the Haskell, what is Haskell, and how it, when you are writing a program, how it supports and what the process of writing the program. So there is not a question, but that is the request to everyone. First, go through the Haskell, and on next Tuesday, everyone at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I will give the everyone time that they have to say something about Haskell and a small programming, what they understand and explain it properly. That's my expectation from everyone. So next Monday, we have to discuss everyone regarding the Haskell. Everyone should participate here. So first read it carefully, and you have already another 1 week is there. Next Saturday, sir will discuss about some different part of the programmings. But in the next part, next Tuesday, we have to discuss. You have to learn about the basic Haskells. Then you have to say something. Everyone, somebody will take the type class, somebody will take the model, somebody will take the other part. Then they have to explain only 3 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Sir will give you every 5 minutes. So they have to explain and give a example also on behalf of that. No questions regarding anything. So this is my request to everyone.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So thank you.
Yeah, this is a very good suggestion. We can move with that. If it's not mandatory, I can say, like, if somebody wants to say something or something they want to share, they learn and share with the community, with we all people, then definitely they should actually uh, mm, point out and on Discord, and we'll actually allocate some time for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else want to share, or should I actually close this? This is weekdays. I don't want you people to be late on this. So we'll again meet on Saturday and with some new things. And I'm in between. I'm expecting your answer or solution to the problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night.